Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be creating a navbar, and I'm going to show you guys the process that I do when building it. So first off, I'm going to start off with putting out my index.html. I'll use my exclamation mark as an M abbreviation to get my HTML document started, and from there, I'll create my link sheet, which we're going to link over to the CSS. But before we do that, let's create a CSS folder, and inside of that, we'll create a main.css for our styles of the navigation to take place. And before we do start styling it, let's grab the CSS folder here and then just link it over to the main CSS. And now moving forward, we'll create our nav tag with the class of navbar, and then inside of it a container class, and then three divs in here which will contain a class of left in the middle, and then a right class just so we're organized over here. Let me replace this middle right here and give it a div dot middle class right in. Okay, make some room over here. Next step, we'll create an anchor tag with the image inside of it, and then this will go to our index HTML, which in the real world would represent, the actual home page of a website, and then give it the link there. We'll go and grab our images with our logo there, and then we'll just put Bauer logo, and I'll give it a width of 190 pixels right here just on this place. And in both instances we're going to have a list over here. Well, actually I'll just start with this one. This will be a UL and a list with 4 links over here. Okay, grab that, and then we'll just copy it because we're going to have another list right inside this right box right in, but it's only going to have three lists that are going to be required in all this. And then now I'll go ahead and grab each side in here. Let's move up so we don't miss anything, and then we're going to go ahead and grab an anchor link right in here, and then this one will let me go and just have these not go anywhere for now. So we'll do that by putting a hashtag number right in, and then this one will say hockey apparel sale, and then custom. And then in this third one, we're just gonna pretend that this is a search icon. I know I got a little lazy in this one just to go to font awesome whatever. Let's see, and then this will represent like an account icon if someone is like actually registered with the website. And then this will be a bag to represent a Shopify icon. Okay, let's go in, and we're just going to double check before we move on to the CSS what we got in here. Okay, yeah, and for our UL tags, I'm just going to go ahead and give them a class of menu underscore items. And then going forward over here, I have an actual extension here which is called HTML CSS generator, and the way I do this is I push Command A and then I push Command Shift P on my computer, and you'll see right here on the top search screen it says HTML CSS generate. I'll show you what that does, but before we get into it, I'm going to reset my CSS using a universal selector. This selects the whole page, and the properties for CSS we're going to put in are box sizing bordered box, a margin of 0, and a padding of 0 right in. Okay, now as you can see we pasted, so we saved ourselves some time to have to pretty much just type out all the CSS, but I'm still going to go ahead and organize it to a tiny bit. And underneath this I'll put a container class since it didn't grab our container here, and then our navbar is going to go ahead and have a background color of hashtag 000, which will represent the black color. Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and give it a math width of 1400 pixels. And then our container is going to go ahead and contain the flex box, which we'll do for display flex, justify content space around, and then we'll align the items to center. And then let's go ahead and just recheck our HTML over here. Okay, we got our menu items. Let's go ahead and move on. Hold on one second. Search icon, okay, just double checking everything. Okay, we'll just do menu items here. We'll do a display of flex, and then we'll give it a gap of 2 EM, and a justify content of center. Okay, go ahead and grab this over here. Want to go here, and then now we're gonna go ahead and activate our live server just to see what we got. Okay, cool. And it looks like right there, just so we don't have that text overflowing, I'm gonna just take out the words of icon just so the final piece looks organized. Okay. And there we go. Let's go to our CSS. And then let's just click menu items A. And we're gonna do a color of white here. And then we're gonna do a TD of none. And there we go. Oh, and then before we end this, we're gonna put a padding of 20 pixels on the whole area of the navigation. Okay, and that looks like now it's done. Let's go ahead and minimize this and let's see what our full page looks like. And there you go. That's what we got right there. We got a full navigation now with you know, the nav containing the container inside, which represents the box in here, and then you have the inner boxes from left, middle, and right representing the logo right here for the company. And then you got some basic navigations, and yeah, you got a second one if like the user has an account. Oh, and I just forgot something, so let's go ahead and actually add, just to make it a little fun, let's do a hover effect, and then let's go ahead and add a color of hashtag #29622. I think I actually got that wrong over here. Hold on. FF is what we need. Okay, and then now as you can see, got a hover effect. So whenever we see the user on the navigation where they are, they can know where they're at and where they're going to go next when, you know, they navigate onto the page. Guys, go ahead and leave comments down below. I'd like to even know, like, you know, how you guys build out your nav bars yourself, and then, you know, let me know if you thought this was a cool video to watch and if you like the process of watching me build this navigation. I'll see you guys in the next video. Talk to you soon.